If you'd like to choose the perfect bag for your body shape, stay tuned for today's video. Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and I am the Style Coach. This channel is all about helping to refine your personal style and in doing so increase your confidence. If you'd like to join me over on Instagram, you're most welcome. You'll find me there at thestylecoach.ie. You'll find out more about my online courses down below, and if you'd like to work with me, you can find more information on my website, thestylecoach.ie. Today's video is all about choosing the handbag that is right for your body shape. Yes, your handbag can have a major impact on how your body appears, and so we want to make sure that we're getting it right. We also want to make sure that we're getting it right because handbags can be expensive. You can pay whatever it is, the sky's the limit when it comes to prices for handbags. And if you are spending any amount of money on a handbag, you do want to make sure that you're getting it right so that you enjoy wearing it, that it complements your outfit, so that it complements your body shape, and that you get the maximum wear out of it. That's what we want to do. We want to buy better, buy less. So some of the things we'll cover today are all around the structure of a handbag and also the length of the chain or the strap that you have on your handbag. That's going to be pretty important. So let's get going with today's video. Let's start with the rectangle body shape, a body shape that has equal measurements down through the shoulders, the hips and the waistline. Very little curves here. So what we're trying to do is maybe add a little bit of curve to the overall look instead of having a very linear line to the overall form. How do we do this? Well, one of the things you could do is choose a crossbody bag. So that's going to slice that rectangle shape in half and kind of upset the structure of the body shape. I must add here also that this applies to you if you want to change up your body shape. Not everybody does, and that's fantastic. But if you do, this is how you would do it. Regardless of the length of your strap here, whether you hold your bag up under your arm or wear it on the hips, that is not so significant for this body shape because either way it's going to add a little bit more volume in one part of the body, which is great. What I would say here is that if you're choosing a bag, let's talk about the structure here, that you choose something that's going to be a little bit soft perhaps. A style personality is another level that we could layer into this, but I'm going to keep it very simple here, just talk about body shape. So something like a hobo style bag, the Stella McCartney bags, the Falabellas, they're all quite soft and they add a softness to the overall look, which counteracts the lines of the rectangle shape. So it really works very well. So the main thing to consider here is your structure rather than the length of the bag. If you do go for length, wear it crossbody, and that kind of gives the illusion also of a waistline, which works great on the rectangle. For the round apple oval shape, our key thing here is to create long lines. How do we do that? Well, in our handbags, we will choose long straps. That is what we want to do here. Now, you could go for a crossbody style, which is going to cut across in between the breasts, which takes away from that solid block of color that you may otherwise have there. And again, giving that illusion of the waistline or highlighting that waistline under the bust. I would avoid going for anything with a short strap because it's going to further add volume. If you carry it up under your arm, it's going to add volume up in that place where you already have volume. If you do go for something with a short strap, perhaps carry it in your hand down low by your side. So of course your preferences of how you hold your handbag will come into this as well. In terms of structure, we're offsetting the roundness of the body shape. Now, I know that people have different opinions on this, that you say, okay, the body's kind of round and curvy, let's go for a curvy bag. I say bring structure and some lines into the look. And how do we do that? Well, we choose a structured bag. It's kind of boxy, it's rectangle shape. Choose something that is the opposite of what you have in your body shape. And I think this is how it will complement you beautifully. The triangle shape is a shape that's going to want to avoid the crossbody bag style. Now, I think everybody likes this style, but For this shape, if you don't want to add further volume to that part of your body around the hips, this is one to avoid. For you, you'll want to be going for something with a shorter strap that is held up under the arm. So you really want to have something that kind of sits up on the shoulder and just goes under the arm there, giving the volume to the upper part of the body. In terms of structure, well, you've got a little bit more flexibility than some of the other body shapes. You could go for something that's soft, or you could go for something with more structure in it. For you, the main thing here is where you're holding your bag and the length of your strap. The inverted triangle will be the opposite here. We want to bring volume to the lower half of the body. So in this case, long strapped handbags are going to be super for you. You can wear it crossbody or wear it on the shoulder and down, as long as it's sitting onto the hip area. You want to avoid anything that sits up under the arm. For me, who's an inverted triangle myself, I like shorter handles on my bag, but I make sure that I carry them down by my side. That's where I know that I need more volume. It balances out my upper body and it works really well. In terms of structure of your bag, much like the triangle, you have a little bit of freedom here. So bring in your preferences if you like. For me, I much prefer a structured bag over something that's a little softer and, you know, without that structure. I like something stiff. I like something with structure in it. For our hourglasses, well, you have freedom here to do as you wish. However, that comes with a caveat, because if you wear something on the hips, it brings volume to the hips and upsets the balance. So you want to make sure that you have something going on up top, whether it's, you know, a big hood on your coat or double-breasted style coats or something that's going to bring balance. Likewise, if you have something up under your arm, that's where you like to carry your handbag, then you need to bring that volume down as well. Otherwise it kind of start to look top heavy. You do have freedom here in terms of the structure of your bag, so play around with that, see what you prefer and let those preferences dictate that part of choosing your handbag. Let's talk about frame as well. So if you are petite, the size of your bag is going to be really important. You really don't want to be going for something oversized. It's going to look way out of proportion for you and just kind of take away from anything else that you've got going on. So be sure that you don't go too large with your bag if you are petite. That's 5'4" and under. If you are bigger in frame, whether it's taller or wider, you also don't want to think about going for these, oh God, these micro handbags. These are like the worst things I think that were ever invented. They're absolutely useless. They're a waste of time, a waste of resources. Don't get me started. But anyway, if you are taller, if you are broader, you don't want to be going for something that's too small. It'll look lost amongst your body. I hope this helps you make the right choices when it comes to your handbag and you spend your money well so that you buy less and buy better. That's it for today's video. I do hope you enjoyed it and I hope to see you again next week. Take care.